Hello inventors, in this video we are going to learn how to create ball eating game using MIT App Inventor. So that's our first screen and there's one play button. So let me show you how it's works. So click on that play button and you can see there are a lot of balls, okay, but you can see all balls are moving, but in the one ball you can see in the bottom, that ball we can control. Here you can see if I move my like mobile in the left side, so this ball move in the left side like this. If I move my ball in the right side, that ball is moving like that. It means we can control this ball using our mobile sensor, like it's just moving like your mobile, like that, whenever you mobile down, up, right, down, like that. Now what we need to do, here you can see there is a lot of balls. You have to eat all these balls, but there is one problem that whenever you try to eat like this ball, so you can't eat it because this ball size is bigger than like that or on ball. So make sure their size should be smaller, or you can say like this should be smaller than your ball. So you can see here one is smaller ball in the bottom, in the top. You can eat it, and whenever you eat some ball, whenever you eat any ball, your size will increase, your ball size will increase. So you can see that, see this ball, let me just eat this ball again, see your size is increased again. But there is one enemies also. You can see the red balls is a very small red ball and this one more small ball. So all these balls are decreasing your size also. So make sure you don't need to touch all this red ball. And in the top you can see the black hole in the top. What we need to do here, we have to make sure that whenever you go to here, but you're not able to go to another another parallel universe. So what we need to do, we need to at least make sure our ball size should be more than like 20, or that ball radius should be 20. So what we need to do, we have to eat a lot more balls, like let me just eat more balls and more balls like this. I think it's enough. Let me just go to the that here in the black hole and try. No, it's still, I have to eat more. It means let's try, eat more balls, and your ball is going bigger and bigger. And let's just try. See, you win. So here we go. So we need to click on start new project, and my project name is ball eating game new. So that's our first screen. Now we need to add one screen here. Click on layout, and I'm going to add your vertical arrangement, this one, and make this one width and height is fill parent. That's our first screen. So I'm going to add here one button here like this. Click on vertical arrangement and make this one in a center and top into center. And I'm going to add one image here in the background. So click on image and upload file. I already have some images. I will give you all these images in the description. So you will add that one image here, this one, let me just add this one JPG and open and OK. That's my background image of our first screen, and in that button I'm going to remove that text, and I'm going to add one more image of that for that button also. So choose file, and I have this one PNG image. So I'm going to resize that button size. So I'm going to make it 200 pixel, and then 200 pixel, not percent, and then width is also 200 pixel. And let's see how it's look. Yeah, it's look pretty good. Okay, so that's our first screen, and let me just hide this screen, and we need to add one more layout of our main screen. That is our main screen. So make this is also width and height is full screen, fill parent, and we need to add your canvas. So click on drawing animation, and drag and drop your canvas, and make this one height and width is fill parent like this. And you can change that canvas background color, or you can add one image. So like I'm going to add one image related to universe. So click on background image, upload file. I already have that one image also. So I'm going to add this one image here, this one image, and I'm going to drag and drop some balls here like this, and make sure I have to change their background color, okay, paint color, and make sure you can change your radius like 5 or 10, whatever, but we will change it dynamically in the code part. So let me just drag and drop, or you can just copy paste this button like around 6 to 7 times, something like this, 2, 3, 4, and you need to add one more button for yourself. Like let me just add this one button, and I'm going to change all these button colors. So let me just try to change all this color. You can add multiple red ball also here. Okay, so I'm going to add more, like 2 more like this. We will set all these ball color dynamic. Okay, so okay, all these buttons are like, you can add multiple red buttons here. So I'm going to add here 3 red balls here. Okay, all these are enemies like this. Okay, where is one more one? This one, and that one is ball 2 is, or you can say ball 1 is our on ball. So I'm to make this one ball here and this one. So make sure you have to choose any ball here. Like if you're going to choose this ball, so make sure the color should be like anything, but make sure this should be only one color, so no one will confuse here. Okay, like this. Now it's fine, that's our on ball. We have to control this using sensor. So we're going to use your one sensor. Click on the sensors option and you'll get your orientation sensor, this one. So whenever we move our mobile to left, right, something like that, so this ball move accordingly. Okay, so we don't need to use any button here to move that ball. So that's our ball for moving, that sensor, and all these balls here. Now we need to add here one black hole icon. So I'm to use here, click on drawing animation and add here image spread like this. And I'm to add here one image picture. Upload file, choose file, and that one is my image here, this one. Okay, and make sure this should be like also width and height is like, I'm to make this width is like 200 pixel, and then the height is, I'm to make it also, or you can make it 100 pixel like height, but it's still too big. So let me just make this one height is 50 pixel. Let's see how it look. Yeah, fine. Or you can make this size more smaller. Okay, now this is our black hole. To move into another level of our game, you can design this game as a multi-level game. Okay, so whenever someone complete that level, so you can make another level, just copy paste all the things and make it more difficult. Like you can add multiple red balls here, or you can do lot more things to make the another level more difficult. So that's our overall design. Okay, now we need to add some sounds. Okay, so I have added some sounds. So for that we need to use your player. So go to the media and you can see the sound. Just write out this here, and I'm going to add one sound file also. Upload file, choose file. I will give you all these file in one zip file, so you have to just download that file. So here is my MP4 file. This one, sci-fi. This one. Open. So whenever our ball touched with any ball or eating any ball, so we will play that sound, this simple sound. Cool. So that's our overall design. Now we need to code for whenever someone click on that button 1. Okay, so we have to show that one screen, main screen. So go to the block section, or we can add to one more thing here. Click on button 1. Whenever someone click on button 1, so we have to disable this vertical arrangement, visible, off, like this, false, and you can make this another vertical arrangement should be enabled, true, fine. Now what we need to do here, we need to add some things like here, whenever we click on that button, it means whenever we click on that button 1, so we have to set all these ball speed. Okay, because we have to move all these balls. So how we can do this? So go to the block. For that we need to use here, click on that ball option, click on that vertical arrangement 2, and we need to set wall like wall 2, and then we need to just set that ball speed. So you will get their ball speed option here, set ball to speed, this one, and we need to set their value, or you can use their value is like 6 to 7, something like that, and you have to create one procedure. So click on procedure and this procedure, and we will call this procedure on that button click. So whenever we start a game, so ball start moving. So we have to do it for all buttons, like 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons like this. So how many balls we have? Like 3, 6 and 7 and 8. So we have to do it for 8 balls. So 3, 4, 5. So we have added 2, 3, 4. So whenever we have to call this procedure, so I need to change that name. So ball speed, and I have to call this procedure. Click on procedure and this one, we have to call it here. Cool. So whenever we start a game, this ball start moving. So let me just show you how it's worked till now. click on emulator and let's see how it's works. So go to the code here and we need to hide this one part, vertical arrangement 2, and make sure this one is enabled. And let's go here. Now see, that's our first screen. Now let me just click on that play button. See, all balls are moving. Okay, because we have to set their direction, and the default direction in the right side. So we have to set direction for all these balls. Okay, and whenever they touch their edge, then we have to move their direction also. We have to do a lot of things. We have to do a lot of brainstorming here in this game. So till now we have completed the design section and we have done some code block, like whenever someone click on button 1, so we will move to the main screen, vertical arrangement 2, and then we will start ball speed also. Okay, now let's focus on whenever we start ball speed. Now we need to set the ball direction also. So how we can do that? So we just need to click on here, vertical arrangement 2, and you can see there are a lot of balls. So we need to set the direction. So click on the ball 2 and you will find here the ball direction here. Point in direction, this one, ball 2. So what we will do here, we will use your random direction. It means we are going to use your max and then we have to use your random integer and just copy paste this and then change that to 1 to 300, or this is also 300 like this. So we will call this on the button grid whenever someone click on that button 1. So for that we will create one procedure again, and that procedure name is ball direction, and drag and drop this here. Now we need to just copy paste this like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can use low function also, but I have used before but it's not working properly. That's why I have to do like this. So you can try loop also using for each loop. So let me just try ball 3, just see how it's work. So you can see, click on that play button and all ball are moving in the right side. So let me just see how it's work. Okay, we have to call this, actually we need to call this procedure here, call ball speed, change it to direction. Good. Let me just try again how it's work now. Okay, now it's working fine. Okay, balls are moving like in the many directions. Now we need to set whenever ball reach the edge, then we have to move that ball in again the random direction. So how we can do that? So we need to just copy paste this thing. So I'm going to make this collapse like this. Okay, and I'm going to make it like this sounds also, and for ball set speed to this also. Now let me just click on that ball 2 here, and when ball edge reach, okay, like this, then we have to call this one function, call direction. Just move it here, this one, and move this one like this. Okay, so we just need to do it for all balls. Okay, so whenever the ball to edge the reached, then we have to point direction as like any direction, random direction. So simply just do it for again we have to do it, okay, like 8-9 times. So let me just make it fast. Let's turn and then ball 2. Cool. Now whenever the ball reach the edge, then this will move the another direction again. Let's see like this. Now its game is working fine. Now we need to do one thing here. We have used here one sensor. You can see this ball is not moving because we have to move this ball from our mobile sensor. So for that we need to write here one code, and it's simple. So you can see orientation sensor. So whenever the orientation change like this, then we have to do some little maths here. So for that, now whenever we move our phone to the left or right side, so we need to move our ball. So how we can do that? So we just need to set our ball 1. That's our one ball, right? So we have to move this ball. So call ball1.move here, and then we need to use your some maths. So for that, first of all, we need to use a maths and then plus sign, this one. Just copy paste this for another one, like just copy and paste it for this here. Now we need to dismiss. Now we need to use your value. It means ball1.x. So ball1.x, this one. So call it here and copy and paste this, and this one is ball1.y. Okay. Now we need to use your one more thing is like divide. So for that we need to use the maths and you can see the division, this one, call it here, this, and we need to use here one more block, okay, and that is multiplication. So what we need to do, we have to multiply by that get roll into one value, and then we need to divide that value by 2. Like simply just do this into here like this, and we need to use your one value is like minus 1, and then we have to divide this by roll, this one, and we have to into by roll, and then divide this whole value by 2 plus 2 like this. Now same thing we have to do, but we have to just change your one value. Like let me just copy paste this whole value, and then we have to change that roll to pitch, this symbol and nothing. Okay, now we have done that. Whenever you move our phone like left, right, so wall move according to our phone. Now let's do one more thing here. Whenever the ball 1 is collide with any other ball, okay, so we have to eat this ball, and we have to check the condition if the ball radius is less than or on ball or not. So for that we need to just do here one thing, like click on that ball 1 and ball collide with the ball 1 collide with anything. So first we need to check if this is not an image split, because you can see that is here. Let me just hide this, and make this one enable. We touch our ball touch with this. So now let's go to the block section again, and whenever a ball collide with, so first we need to check if the ball is collide with image split. Suppose if the ball is collide with image split, then we have to check first of all logic here, and the other, it means whenever the ball will collide with anything, so we will get this get other option. Okay, it means that it can be like a image split, ball 1 or ball 2, anything. Now we have to check that get other is equal to image split 1. Okay, if the get other is equal to image split this one, then we have to check the condition that our ball radius is, we are going to use again else if here like this. Then we have to check again one more condition here. If the max go to here, this one, if the ball 1 dot radius, it means ball 1, this one dot radius is like, you can see here, you find that this one is greater than 20. If the ball radius greater than or equal, or you can say greater than or equal to both, or you can choose the greater only. So greater or equal to 20, then we can move to the another dimension. So you can say like we can hide the canvas. Okay, so simply we can hide this set canvas, like set canvas, this one visible false, and we will enable another canvas. We will create one more canvas here, make it true. So let me just go to the design section and hide this one whole, and then drag and drop one more canvas here. Or you can use anything, or you can redirect the user to the main screen also. You can do that thing also. So make it in the like fill parent and change that design. It means background color, upload file, choose file, you will this one. Okay, like this. Let me just hide this one right now and make this one enable like this. Now go to the block section here, and now it's fine. Now we need to just enable canvas too. Now if the ball is not image split, whenever ball collide with anything like image split, but it's not an image split, then what we need to do here, we need to use here one more condition. We need to use here else option here in the main else if. Okay, and here we need to use here again if else condition like this one, and in that condition we have to check that this one condition, just copy paste this one, if the ball 1 radius is greater than ball 1 dot is greater than, we need to choose here any ball. So for that click on any component, and you can see any ball. So you'll find ball dot radius option here. So scroll down, I can see ball dot radius component, this one, call it here. If the ball dot radius component, and which component, and the component is get other, this one. If the radius is greater or less, like is the greater ball 1 dot radius is greater than other ball, okay, then we will play one sound here. So how we can do that? So you can see any sound, this one, and sorry, not any sound, we just need to hear sound one and just play this. We already have set that sound, I think. Go to the design, click on sound, no, click on source, there is any music file, no. So let me just upload file, choose file, this one, sci-fi, open sound, and okay. Yes, actually it's already exists, so sorry, it's fine, and now go to the block and let's play. Now click on any ball and you will find your set ball radius. So you can see your set ball, this one component, just call it here, and then change to visible to radius, this one, and of component, and the component is our ball one. So like simply you need to call your directly, or you can directly call this component, because we don't need to do this. We just call this here ball one, and 2, we have to make that radius, we have to increase that radius of that ball. So we need to call your max function plus this one, and then here we need to call first, we need to get the current radius of that ball. So how we can do that? So we need to call your ball one dot radius. So ball one, click on that here and get the ball one dot radius. You will get your ball one dot radius, and you need to make sure this should be like +1, and we need to hide the other component. So for that, just simply call this again, this one, and the of component is going to be other. Okay, so like delete this, get other, copy paste. We have to hide this component, make sure radius should be visible. So of component, this one, delete this, get other component, we have to hide, it means false. Just call it here. Simply for hiding this ball, we have to create another ball. So what we will do, I'm going to do this here. One thing here, this component, call it here any ball component, and call ball dot move. You find here call ball move. Okay, for component. So which component we have to move? That we have recently hide, this one, and where we need to move it, this. So we will move this in the random position. So you can see random teaser, like simply you can define that value to around 300, it's fine. Okay, and then we need to do one more thing here, is like we need to set that ball should be like that ball should be this ball color should be changed. So how we can do that? So we have to set that ball color also. So for that we just need to do one thing here again, like we just copy paste this component here. We have hide that ball. First of all we have to hide this component, okay, false, okay, and then again we have to move this ball like this. Then we have to make sure this component should be true again, but make sure this component color should be this component color, you can say paint color, and we will get the color. So which component we have to get, other is fine. 2, you can see the color option and you will find the make color option, this one, call it here like this. We will get the random color. So I'm going to choose here like 2, it's fine. But how we can get this random color? So we just need to delete this and we just need to copy this random, and we know that we can assign the value from 0 to 255. So just copy this like 1, 2 and 3 times like this. Okay, now what we need to do, it's enable. You can make sure this should be in the last. Okay, like this. Cool. Now let me just try how it's worked till now. Okay, make sure we have to hide this arrangement. This one should be hide, this one should be enabled, and let's try. Click on play button and you can see the ball is moving, and if you want to move that ball also, so you can use sensor, so virtual sensor, and let me just try to change pitch here, or you can say this one. See, ball is moving, orange ball is moving. Now what we need to do, you can move it more smoothly with your mobile phone. Now we can see we can't eat anything here just because all ball size is same. So how we can create all these ball with the different size? Now whenever we initialize our screen, so in the left side you can see screen, and you'll find your, whenever we initialize our screen, so we will initialize the radius of our balls also. So for that we just need to do one thing, is like ball 2 and set ball 2 radius, and this one, call this component, and you will get max component for random value. It's simple like this, or you can assign that value to like 5 to like 20, or you can say the 15. That's the size. Now it's the random value, so you just need to do one thing here. Just copy paste this the like all time, like 5 4 6 7 8 9 10. Cool. Now what we need to do, let me just try this again, how it's worked now. Play button. See, all ball sizes are different here. Now you can eat other ball also. Now what we need to do here, we need to set the red ball condition here. So how we can do that? So we can see, go to the design, where is our red ball. So let me just hide this canvas. It means vertical arrangement 1, and make sure this one is enabled like this, and check your red ball is this 9, 10, and this one is 4, 9 and 10. So go to the block, and fourth ball is, where is fourth ball, this. So whenever the fourth ball is collide with any ball, okay, we have turned the code like when any ball collide with the ball 4, then what we need to do here, we need to set. So we can see that we have set like 4 ball. So you can see the any component, go to here and click on that any ball, and you will find your set component radius. So this one. So when ball 4 collide with anything other, okay, any other, get other component, then we have to set that radius value to the like 7 or something. It's like initial value, okay, like we can make it 10. Cool. Now what we need to do, one more thing here. If the ball collide with, because this one ball can collide with the this one also, like which one, this image is fit, so we will get the runtime error. So we need to avoid this. So for that we need to just check here, if this ball like logic equal, if the other component is not equal to the image is spread 1 component, this one, then we will call this component. So now for that we just need to copy 2 and 3 times to make this ball 4, and for this ball 9, and this one for ball 9, and this one for ball 10, right? Am I right? Like 4, 9 and 10, this is one 4, and then 9, and this is 10. Cool. Now we have done, then whenever these ball collide with that, so other ball size will decrease and our on ball size will decrease. Now this is the overall code. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, like this video and share this video. Have a nice day. Be safe. Bye bye.